Hello everyone, Electrodynamic Time here, and today we're going to be talking about something very, very serious. It is about the new hit game Battle Royale Fall Guys. Now, Fall Guys is to be seen as a cute, fun, silly game for a bunch of clumsy Tic Tacs go through obstacles and try to make it on the last one alive. But little do we all know is that Fall Guys has a very dark history, in my opinion. I've been doing a lot of research, and I think I should share this with the YouTube community. And let's cut straight to the point. So it is no surprise that we are going through harsh times right now in the world, and that the entertainment industry is greatly needed throughout America. So from recent articles what I've read is that the U.S. government is conducting experiments on these little Tic Tacs known as Fall Guys. When the game released, Tonic, I believe Tonic, the company that released the game, partnered with the U.S. government to make a source of entertainment that's being broadcasted all over America, and you can tell that we're constantly being seen under surveillance across everywhere. If you look closely, you can see the cameras that are nearby and that are constantly recording you throughout. Um so yes, this is very secretive operation, but I've been doing a lot of digging skills, my detective big brain skills. Um uh and then yeah, we are these Tic Tacs that are made with a large variety of clothing and very complicated wear, and are genetically mutated to fit the needs of eyes of children and anyone who plays this game. That's why it became so popular, because it became so attractive, and the music that's put behind it. It's it's very, very pleasing to people. But little do they know is that Fall Guys or Tic Tacs, we are constantly being forced to be put through these tasks and these competition only to make the last one alive. This operation happened during the beginning of July when America started to see its decline in entertainment. And Fall Guys at its release did very well, and that's very obvious to what I just said before. But so the process over here is that the U.S. government created a new genetically modified species, and were hybrids that were made in a lab, and then these tests are us to be put through for us to see whether we are worthy. And if we do eventually make it through all these tests, we get rewarded with a crown or something to purchase from the shop. But this is only a merchant's way of funding through the video game industry and broadcasting TV industry, because this will soon become a reality if they keep this up. So these Tic Tacs are not what they seem on the outside. These people seem happy. They seem like they enjoy what they're doing. Little do they know is that they want to like amuse and to seem like that behind the camera. So everyone who's playing or watching will understand that these people are having a good time. This is incredibly wrong. You see, these people, these Tic Tacs, these Fall Guys, get tortured every day and night. They get fed very poorly. They have bad nutrition. It's disgusting. But what goes on in that is we are being tortured for us to be put to the test. They almost want us to be perfect. Now, if you don't believe me about the genetic modifications, just look at this article that I found on this very, very trustworthy site. It pretty much shows about how the U.S. government used the human skeleton as a way to, remark the Tic Tac character. And this is just simply one of their ways how they can continue on to make like creatures as this way. Now, this show of the video game is simply a diversion to show how dark and how torturous the U.S. government lab scientists really are, on how much of a level of content they can go out for, entertainment purposes. So we are breeded throughout laboratories across secretive facilities across America, and probably along the Icelandic area. I've done some research that Tonic do have a lot of warehouses in that area. So I'd like to discuss about how the U.S. government tortures the Fall Guys community. Now, from what I see here, I'd like to give a good example of one of the objectives, and all of these courses are made specifically for mindsets of these Tic Tacs that are genetically breeded. Now, a very good example about how the government tortures us is that for a level of torture, this can deal with the human brain, and since Fall Guy's exoskeleton is based off of the human skeleton, it can go out where they can become plain stupid. As you can just see what just happened, I could not get back up because my character did not have the capacity. He froze there because he didn't have the right intense and like nervous system to react to this area. As you can see, clearly balance is not what these people are made for. They don't understand pure physics. Balance does not work for them. I just fall down and almost fell off because my nervous system, my gut, it tends, it does not work that way. As you can see, this goes almost all the way 180, and then eventually gets too steep and you fall off. That's just how it is. Instinct was the word I tried to use earlier. I couldn't come up with the word, but our Fall Guys character get tortured to the point where we don't have an instinct anymore, where we just don't know what to do in situations. Now, I'd like to talk about egg scramble. Now, I said earlier that the U.S. government breeds us little Tic Tacs, and what they do is that they decided to base one of the objectives of us trying to get our eggs. We may be based off the human skeleton, but we are not mammals. Fall Guys aren't mammals. They are breeded off eggs. And in this mini game, the U.S. government wanted to show how dependent we are on our own eggs, and whoever qualifies and wins this area would be decided of that area term where their eggs can be, used and hatched. Whichever has the most eggs can have the most prosperous children for them to be well-minded and perform better than themselves on future objectives and mini-games. And this just go to show how we all are fighting for our own eggs, for our own children, perhaps, and why everyone is so dependent on, especially the golden egg. They want to make the golden egg more dependent on us because that would have more, the US government put more work and had more brain power. Maybe they have more instinct. Unlike the seesaw, they were more smarter. And this is just a way to show how we all want that in this area, and this is only being broadcasted to be seen as a mini game, but this one mini game, whoever qualified with this one, would, their future would be determined as they get knocked off and torturous about what happened. As the seconds keep going down, time just keeps ticking, and the results will soon go in to see which area, blue, red, or yellow breed will go in, and to be down the smartest for these minigame objectives. Now, Tonic wasn't exactly so popular in the past, so why I think they're doing this to be so dependent on, to make themselves more aware and more of a more popular community. So that's why they decided Tonic wanted to make a game like this, and to show that they partnered up with the US Labs government so they could create a monstrosity of Fall Guys. Now, I'm not saying Fall Guys is very entertaining, but that's what they are trying to deceive us to be. I'm not going to stop playing it, but I want to simply raise awareness about this, what's going on. It's wrong what they're doing. These people are innocent Tic Tacs, and yes, they are being genetically breeded for this exact topic, but I feel that if they get put, they can be much more extraordinary. They can be more than just competing in these objectives, and they get nothing out of this. They get nothing. Only a small portion of what they get. Off camera, when the objectives are done, they're just tortured every day and night, trying to be the best they can for them. This is torturous, and I can't compare this to anything like that. So, I just want to make one thing. Please spread the awareness. Please let your friends know, and together we can stop this torturous action that's happening on Fall Guys. Save Fall Guys, guys. I believe in every one of you.